Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today is November 9th, 2023, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day. So it's been a while that Bitcoin has been trading in a range, but finally it's broken that range to the upside and gaining to 36K. Now looking at today's major economic events, so we start out the day at 9 p.m. South African time out of the United States. Fed Chairman Powell will be speaking. I don't think there are going to be any surprises, but you do want to know he's talking. Now looking at the market, starting out with the Forex symbols, the euro and the British pound remain unchanged, while looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ take a pause and continue to really consolidate at this area. Now looking at the commodities, both gold and oil continue to sell off. And as we're looking at the stocks, most of the stocks just holding on to their gains. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, as mentioned, breaks out to 36K. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. First, the Euro USD remaining unchanged. I mean, it's not doing much, 107.08, and so is the GBP USD, just hanging out after that retracement and remaining unchanged. Now today, with Chairman Powell speaking, that might change the element depending on what he feels he's going to be talking about, specifically the inflation and moving forward, interest rates, all related. So that might be affected today, so be aware of it. Now looking at commodities, gold retracing further to 1949, down about 10 points from yesterday. Not a big deal, but we are breaking certain parameters. Now 1950 is a round number, so if it does continue to break off even to 1943, we could see it 1935, and that's a major retracement, as that has not done to itself since we've spiked from 1800 up to 2000, and now somewhere in the middle of that. Okay, now it does have way more to go. Somewhere in 1900 would be my guesstimation. Okay, so keep that in mind as this is still retracing. Now looking at crude oil, also $75 a barrel. Now this is both head turners, okay, especially this time of the year as the northern hemisphere is going into winter months and as the conflicts continue around the world. So they haven't really dissipated, and that is why it's a bit of an anomaly that both gold and oil are continuing to trace. Now looking at the US markets remaining unchanged, Dow Jones, look at that. We're going to take a look at a daily chart. 1, 2, 3, 4 days this whole week. We haven't really done much, okay? One day we looked like we were going to take it higher, and then we didn't. And we're still trading within a 100-point range, okay, on the Dow Jones. And NASDAQ, same thing, okay? Looking at a daily, 2 days in a row that it hasn't been doing much. Now, I do suspect it's going to continue going like this for a little while. Why? Because most of the tech stocks had come out with their quarterly earning reports. Those that came out good, great. They've made their run, and they've kind of come back to that level. But how much further do you think it could possibly go? That's a question we always have to ask ourselves, okay? Even though we're technical traders, sometimes you just have to put the fundamentals on the table as well and just say, listen, you know, it can't be sustainable at these areas. Now, we are trading in Microsoft close to our all-time record highs of 366. We're $3 away from it. So that is showing so much strength, but we're not breaking out with we're not breaking out with massive volume, which is a little bit suspicious for me, at least at these areas. Looking at Facebook, also close to its highs, but not there yet, about $6 off. Apple kind of pushed higher, but not enough really to call it. And Amazon holding off at that 143-ish level, okay, and just tapering off from it. So the stocks are really trading with the index, as there's nothing really as a catalyst to push this back over the edge and push it higher even. So we may see a retracement still, okay, even at these levels. Now, lastly, let's take a look at that Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin pushing to 36,500, finally breaking out of this range of 35,500 and 34,500-ish level, and that is a decent move for it on the upside. Now, continuing as this is pushing higher, let's take a look at a weekly chart. This is coming again past some of its previous resistance, and so I do expect a little bit resistance at 36,000, but as mentioned, it likes to really rally towards November, December time into the end of the year. I don't know why, but that is what Bitcoin has been doing for the past who knows how long. So this may be just a repeating pattern as this has become really cyclical. This is Fed Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.